Good evening, and hello, Mystic. How are you doing? Welcome on in, Momvacata. How are you? Sims 3 is notoriously hilarious, very strange, and altogether wonderful. Sorry, entry line is appropriate. You are well. Glad to hear it. That's excellent. I am partially deaf because my ears are impacted. So fun for me. So I have to fix that. But otherwise, I'm well. And I'm realizing now why I was occasionally dizzy in the past couple of weeks. Ah! Well, that seems much more reasonable. Oh yeah, because the time changed, so this is going to be different for the Europeans. Am I going to be okay? Yeah, totally. Impacted just means they're full of earwax. Nothing too special. Oh, we're past 3 minutes. I'll just go ahead. Ah, there I am. Hello, everyone. We'll get started in, just a moment here. Well, hello there, Lynx. How are you? Yeah, Mystic, you gotta get that stuff cleaned out. But you hopefully already know this. How is everyone? Glad that you're doing alright. Am I feeling better? Ish. I was able to pop the ears a bit, so the pressure is less. Yeah, avocado, it's just a thing. It's the way my ears are shaped or something. It just happens. Hello, Gianna. How are you doing this evening? Welcome on in. Yeah, I'm used to it at this point. Like, it's not fun, but I've been round this bend before. So it's not too much of a worry. I should start the game loading in because it'll take a minute. Gianna, I'm doing well. So last time we had an episode that was essentially an interlude featuring on some of the other characters that are floating around town. Mavocado, you should apologize for that. Lynx, I'm glad. I really do like Cleo. She was one of my original villagers in Animal Crossing on GameCube. And so I have a special fondness for her. I also voice her like, very rich and somewhat southern, which is fun. She's so much taller in New Horizons, as are all of the horse villagers. It's just weird. 3 snooties. I don't see that as a problem. I think it would be a problem if you had like that many peppy villagers, but snooty villagers. Oh, Jenny's not awake. Hold on. Alright. Has anyone been up to anything interesting this weekend, by the way? Okay, Jenny's awake. Which is good, because it's perfect timing to say... Boop-a-da-boop-a-boo. Ta-da! Oh no! Griff isn't on! Oh gosh. I should refund that. I'm sorry. This is not a Griff night. I did not turn it off because I'm a fool. Hold on. Just started drafting a waist pattern. What will that be for, Momvacata? Okay, come on. Viewer awards, channel points. Don't you worry about it. I will get you the refund. Okay, turn that off and then refund it from the queue. Oh, this is all... I have so many channel points rewards. Okay, I'm going to reject this. There you go. Oh my. Sims is rated T for teen. I had a party yesterday. Tell me all about it, Gianna. I keep hitting my keyboard. It's kind of sticking off the edge of my desk at the moment. I should fix that. You're very welcome. Ooh, Mystic, seems like you had a lot of fun. And what are you doing in Stardew right now? I know that there was just recently an expansion. I know what needs to happen now. I do not. Okay. Hold on. Let me give the game a chance to... Who's sleeping? It's Brian. It's fine. Using a waist as a sloper, which is just a general flat shape for the human body that you can make clothing patterns off of. Oh! Well, bright and early this time. Okay, folks. So, today's exercise moment is inspired by The Sims, right? And so whenever The Sims do exercise, you know, it's either for hours and 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 hours at a time, or the other extreme is that, you know, the action gets canceled. Axamin's exercise moment. Thank you, Lynx. Just got the last Dwarven scroll. Fun, Mystic. I don't know that I've ever really collected them. And it was for your friend's birthday. You played games like Kahoot and Pictionary and just talked. That sounds really wonderful, Gianna. And I am avocado. Okay. So, today's episode. Is to feature around Winifred Glub, and Rick, our two extremes on our panel over here. Rick is humiliated, so nothing is new. And I'm gonna go ahead and, you know, promise them a bunch of stuff. Winnie is still working on her book stuff. She wants to write one more novel. We're gonna take care of that today. And she wants to write a bestseller. So Winnie's pretty much gonna get right on to that. Oh, she's going to bed here at noon?
Believe so.
Okay. What? Oh, she's in Ronnie's bed. You applied to 3 jobs. Any one of those jobs in particular that you're hoping to get, Gianna? And best of luck on your SATs. Those are important. Study. Okay, so she's asleep. And Rick is also asleep. They're both asleep. Why are they both asleep? It's literally the very start of the episode. Why are both of the people who are important today asleep? Okay. Just speed it up. Speed it up. Speed it up. No. Who are you now? Oh gosh. Hostesses and one is at a grocery store. Okay. Also, $32,000. I should do something with that. Someone else has work right now who's not going? Hold on. You just took a job. Girl, go to work. What was that $2,000 for? Oh! It was Roberta's 2 years anniversary at work. Oh gosh, it's been 2 in-game years. You'd think in 2 years, one of the 8 of them would have died. Also did a lot of spring cleaning. We did too, actually. Girl. Scarlet, go to work. What is your issue? Girl. Scarlet don't want to work no more. Scarlet never wants to work. Okay? I know this is not her day, but apparently she's quitting her job. She only wants to work when I'm not looking at her. Okay. Well, quit your job. You just started and now it's over. Lynx, I do want to work. I'm a person who I know that am not happy. She got invited to a party. Much better than work. I'm not happy if I'm not productive. And so I need something to do. Are you gonna go to work? You have a job. You've missed like your whole day. Oh my gosh. You know, it's fine. Just skip work. Just sleep. I also like money. That also helps. Okay. So we're starting today with Rick, who literally has just slept through his entire workday. Does Rick have a job? Yeah, Rick has had a job actually for a little while. Because he is like a master video game player, he got offered a job in the game development career path. And so I was like, yeah, sure, that sounds interesting. And I let him take the job, and he has progressed, without my doing really much of anything, to level 4. Oh. Word around town is that Scarlet Rose is getting a lot of positive looks from her recent activities. People seem to be whispering Scarlet's name. Keep up the good work. Scarlet is now a notable figure, which makes her a celebrity. Yeah, or a level 2 celebrity even. Who in my house isn't a celebrity? Tad. Tad, literally just Tad. Tad's just on it. Tad's just his own thing. I mean, I think that makes sense. Started playing Sims on the PS2. So would this have been like a version of The Sims 2 or The Herbs? If you've never heard of The Herbs, look up The Herbs. Who is that man? Okay. Oh, Winnie's awake. We'll jump over to her. All right, honey. What you want? To vomit? Great. But also, you know what? She's in pretty good shape. I think she could actually just go ahead and start writing. What sort of book should she write? The first one. Oh my gosh. Busting out. What signifies busting out? Can you remind me? So we've got sports, horror, nonfiction, fiction, humor, sci-fi, drama, and trashy. Any of these, I think, could be terrific. Trashy. Okay. So Winnie may be a novelist, but she's a romance novelist. Silly Suede suggestions. I'm not keeping that. Okay. What would be a trashy novel that Winnie would write? Oh, you know what? I bet this is gonna be her processing her emotions following the romantic betrayal she had 2 episodes ago. I've got it better. It's gonna be about her and Avocado, and so it's gonna be Love and Revenge, the story of the side piece. Because again, Evan Noble, bad fella. I really liked him too. I was so sad. Ugh, Mystic. Ugh. Ugh. Right, she's on it. Right, whose work is now? Oh, it's Brian's. I'm amazed that Brian still has his job, honestly. He's actually getting close to, welcome on in, not pro yet. Hello. He's getting close to the final promotion, actually. Oh yeah, let's send them to the party. Scarlet, are you gonna... No? Okay. It was her party. She was a... Scarlet doesn't want to do anything that I tell her. Scarlet, you know, Scarlet just lives her own life. Okay, so Roberta's writing. Rick is waking up. Great. All right, have some food. Oh, Lynx, please don't worry about it. I missed it. It's okay. Nanoperia, that actually sounds like a good ad. Oh, those pancakes look disgusting. No, don't eat those. You can... I'm gonna have you cook. Can you actually cook? It looks like you can cook. He can cook! When did Rick learn to cook? I didn't teach him. I think Rick's life was just at the edge of spiraling out of control. Can travel to places. Got it. So it's sort of like World Adventures then. Not pro yet. Oh my gosh. Happy 9 months. I appreciate that immensely. Can I just delete the paparazzi? Is that possible? Oh, he's the one who was interested in Roberta. Go to the gym and the club. Ah. Okay. Oh, right, because the early Sims games were much more constrained within, like, your households and stuff. Not to say that you couldn't do other things, but it wasn't like a whole neighborhood. Ralston has gained the adventurous trait. Should now be more curious and willing to explore the world. Good for you, Ralston. Aw. You have a dog and you're sleeping on the floor? Okay. I love Ralston. I wish dogs had lifetime wishes. Oh my gosh. Oh, she's getting close to being an old dog. Hello, Togepi. You have just missed Rick literally sleeping through his entire workday. Look at him. I tend to do like a more zoomed out look. I think it's fun to actually sort of zoom in and observe their life. Look. Oh gosh, why are you eating that, Tad? I can't stop him. Oh, that's disgusting. Oh gosh. Those pancakes do not look good, honey. Aw. Mofka, I love that. Alright. I'm gonna have Rick feed everything. He also needs to shower, but I'm gonna have him feed everything first. I mean, we have all of these squirrels. Fill Francinia's food. That terrarium's empty. That terrarium's empty. I have 2 empty what happened to the... Okay, I think my squirrels are just fully, like, I think the game is eating them. Okay, we're down to 3. This was actually the survivor all along. You know, now we're left with, who? Fred, Francinia, and Randall. Yeah. We had, like, Larg and Patroon and the others. Oh, how strange, Togepi. Sometimes that happens if your connection, like, very temporarily disconnects and reconnects. Pooh, right? Theodore the Pooh. Okay, you need to bathe. What are you... Is this what you're doing instead of working? You're just throwing a football with a chef? Is this a good choice? Is this a good use of your time? Scarlet, you had a job. Honey. She becomes a celebrity and now all of it is about just hanging out with her celebrity friends. It's a bread loaf. Also, yes. Okay. Rick is bathing. Outstanding spaghetti he made. Put away those leftovers. So Rick's thing... Rick is the one who I really haven't touched. High quality nectar comes with a heavy price tag, but Sims of discerning taste know that it's well worth the cost. Nectar-obsessed Sims seek to stock a cellar full of nectar racks with the finest, tastiest juices infused with the... Okay. Sweetest fruits and known by the friends as a true connoisseur of fine nectar. Okay. 50 bottles of... I don't know where I can get this. I'm going to probably go to the consignment store. No, they don't like to listen. That's why I have high free will on, you know. That they specifically don't like to listen. And it's fun when Sims are just sort of doing their own thing. Okay, so a nectar cellar. I'm gonna have a nectar attic, I think. I'm gonna add another story to this house. Because I don't want to build down. I could put it, you know, I could put it in here. I'm gonna put it in there. That's better. That saves me some time. Okay, so where's the nectar stuff? Outdoors? Outdoor activities? It probably isn't. Oh gosh, where's Alex when you need him? There's a juice keg. It's probably somewhat expensive, right? Yeah, this is definitely not. Maybe in, like, the study? Hobbies and skills? It's an alchemy cabinet. This, is, I think, is the right place. Alchemy cabinet, bug lovers display case. Romulus in Michigan. Very well could be. Though heaven only knows. But welcome on in. Do you ever figured out what happened with the butler? No. Because I'm pretty sure we fired Irene. And we hired a new one, and then they never showed up. Either that or we really did get a ghost. I could buy a Bonehilda. Oh no, what happened, Lynx? Okay, sculpting station, photo booth. This feels like the right place, but I think I'm too expensive on the goods now. Oh no, oh gosh. They buttled away. Buttled is a fun verb, I think. I would have expected it to be like here with the alchemy cabinets, but no. Yeah, a bunch of magic wands. Piano, more magic wands, elegant. Yeah, I don't think it's in here. The other thing with the rodents has some correlation with the butler. What it ultimately probably is, Togepi, is that the save file's been running for a long time, which means at some point it's just going to start crashing and breaking. And so the fact that we've made it 17 parts without the save becoming unusable is actually quite impressive for The Sims 3. Oh no. Oh, Lynx. Oh, I'm so sorry. I feel you, though. Okay, I think maybe if I go to, like, the consignment shop, the Elixirs and Sundries, at midnight, they'll be open. It's, you know, it's an elixir shop. It'll be fine. Okay. I'm gonna see if that'll work. And, Winnie, before you just stay up all night, why don't you actually sleep? Yeah, The Sims 3 is just, you see this rug over here? This is an example of what The Sims 3 does. The Sims 3 just builds up a slate of bugs until such point as it becomes untenable to continue, and it will start to crash. And, Libby, welcome on in. You either need to go to France or into buy debug. Okay, so I would actually need to buy it from France. Ah. So Romulus was correct then. Okay, well we can... I feel like it would be fun to take Rick to France alone. We can totally do that. I don't either, Mafakata. Okay, good. Someone is here. And the place just needed a second to load in. Let me see what they sell here. True. Not per yet, but there's a point where you can no longer load in the save file, where it literally it'll crash and you can't restart it. That's what we're hoping to avoid. Okay, no, these are none of these. These are all elixir stuff. Okay, I think Rick has to go to France. Okay. Yo, call France on the phone. Let's do it. Travel. It's not so much that it's a massive oversight, it's just the sort of game that this is. It's big, it's expansive, it's complicated, and you can do things to keep it running, but without like bug catchers, which I unfortunately don't have installed. The game will, more often than not, eventually just because it's a large dynamic world and not a perfect game. Off to France. Okay, he'll go to the edge of the world. We're currently watching television instead of going to bed like I told you. Honey, you need to sleep at a normal hour, please. Use Rick's bed. He's going to France. Just gonna get everything buttoned up before we travel. And there we go. I feel you. I do feel you. Lately, my late night, not, it hasn't been television, but it has been a lot of Mario Super Picross. Do other Sims games do that, or do I know? Sims 3 is the only one I've played. So I do not know. Well, I guess no, it's still the Sims 3. It's just on the Wii. Click. Oui, je sais. Also, just ignore this, really aggressive wind noise. It'll be over in a second. I hope. Oh, what's up, Lynx? Is it still the spider? They make some really good games, but all their games have a lot of problems. Yeah. Yeah. Plane to France didn't have windows. Not even for the pilots, it seems. Okay, no, it's fine, it's fine. It just was not responding for a second. It's fine. Oh, Toby, it's, last night I was like, wow, I really had a tough time falling to sleep, and also, wow, I really got sucked into Picross tonight. No, it was just the hour, it sprung forward before I went to sleep, and so I was like, gosh, how did it get so late? I do love a nice rainstorm, yes. But now it's over, and we can just listen to the gentle music in the background. The copyright-free jazz that I've accumulated. I wish things were like, in elementary school, where you could just, rain is an excuse to, not go outside when you normally would have to go outside. Right now it doesn't really change things so much. Where it's just, you get to kind of be inside, you get to play with blocks instead of, having to play Foursquare. Lynx, if you want some pointers, I can give them to you. Also, you might just watch the last hour of the Legend of Zelda finale, because that would have been Picross, because we finished early. Ah, bonjour! Salut! Et bienvenue en France. Ici, Chum de la Sims. Et donc, nous voulons Nous voulons parler bienvenue à Rick. I won't speak French the whole time. But here we are, in France. Who are you? Sharif Nahas. The first thing you do when you get to France is protest. Rant about being out of shape. This sounds like, yeah, this feels like an American going to Europe. Why is so many stairs? Where are the escalators? I can't do this. Oh. And you have a window office. That's nice. And I get that, though. Sometimes it's just, especially with the fluorescent lights, the sun can be a little too much. It could be, you know, it could be like southern France, close to Switzerland. And I've got a sure. Okay, are you done? Almost. Great. Okay, so where's the booze? That's all we're here for is the booze. It's not the graveyard. There's like a place. Yes, a nectary. That's where we want to go. Okay. Man, who would have thought his, like, Rick's whole, like, raison d'etre was to, you know, go to France? Rick surprised me in how multifaceted he is. Oh, I'm afraid I can't tell you. It's not one that I know. Okay, so do I just buy stuff? Yo, Yves, hold up. You'd like to be a cool guy. Aaron, you already are. And welcome on in. How are you doing? Seen too much TV France. I've seen not nearly enough. Oh look, there are people who are coming to drink. Okay. The nectar. I can make nectar. Oh, interesting. Flavor Saver Nectar Rack. I should buy a few of those, I guess. These are going to be great to fly back with. Have a good Google then. Well, I've got it. Do I like this better than Sims 4? Yes, I do, Aaron. Yes, I do. Granted, again, I haven't played The Sims 4. You know what? I'm just going to buy 10. I feel like that'll be enough. And then he wants to have a wine collection that is worth at least 10,000 simoleons. So if I buy, like, literally, I'm gonna see if I can just cheese it and just drop enough money to make this happen. Because that's over 10,000, and then I just need I need 50 nectars total. So I'll buy 30 of the cheapest possible wine. Okay. And I'm gonna buy the nectar maker because it makes sense that I feel like Rick is the sort of person who would beer his own alcohol in his garage. Even though we don't have a garage, I feel like he's the type. And I want to know what the necto is, so I'm gonna get one of those. I'm gonna drop $22,000 on Rick right now. Because why not? When in France? Quand en France? Et donc, working smarter, not harder. Exactly. I could pare back on this a bit. Let me do like 15. In fact, there's an optimal quantity where I buy 14 of those and 36 of those. Just shy. But I can make up the difference. I'll buy 40 of those. Because it'll still be cheaper than buying one more of those. It's probably good to have a little padding. And I'll buy some grapes. In case I want to make my own nectar. So, just 60 grapes. Terrific. Now we're saving like $4,000. Viva la France! Oui. Great. Build a nectar cellar. We're gonna do it. Drink nectar. Would it be an accurate description of Rick if he just essentially drank wine for 3 days? Because I feel like that's what's about to happen. Completely crazy. Ah, that's where I knew the word. I knew it was like, I knew it wasn't foolish because that's bet, but I knew it was a negative word. And complètement sounds like completely. Oh, by the by. You're just gonna sit there and drink alone and stare at a cement wall. You know, there are places with a view, like you could go outside. There's orchards and but no, you just. Okay. The wall talks. I wonder if it whispers. I wonder what it's saying. Let's see if we can figure it out. Rick, what are you doing now? Who? What? You were very close to that, Pascal. I mean, canonically, Rick is into everyone, so... Have photo tape. By whom? Why is this happening? Oh? That was just for her phone? Okay. Rick is already having an interesting time in France. Buy a Nectarac. I've already done that. Yeah, just, okay. Okay, sure. Okay. Oh no! His seat got stolen by Lu Ji here. Oh my gosh. So instead of actually sitting, he's now just standing, staring at a cement wall. You know, I'm beginning to think that Rick may have a problem. Look at this American. Il est très grosse. Et donc, je dois acheter une photo. But does this wall talk or just this one? And who taught the walls to talk? In Stardew, I know, Mystic, I know. I think there are ways that you can make it. He's not talking to anyone, except for the wall. He's just drinking. He's just stealing wine for free. And drinking. I also fully thought that that man's last name was Pervert. It practically is. You know what? Rick prepares to take over for... Rick is just getting drunk. How drunk was Napoleon? Probably very. It is France. Oh my gosh. You know what, Mavocado? Yeah. He throws great parties, he travels to France, inexplicably drinks for free. Rick Alexandros just drank a perfect bottle of nectar. We'll always remember the subtle yet complex flavors of a well-aged nectar. And just back to the rack. Astonishing aroma. Sugar, yeah, I mean, all of this is, you know, positive moodlet stuff for him. Oh, we're drawing from over here now. Okay. He's just browsing. I mean, I guess we did drop $18,000 at this place. He should get a little bit of wine for free. Am I wrong? I'm waiting to see if he interacts with any of the people. Because, you know, there are a bunch of people. But Rick seems completely oh, this guy, he likes us. Usually when someone reacts like that, it means that they like someone. It's not... normally you see that mood like when someone sees someone naked and they're okay with it. Mihan, thank you for the host. It's just to just march through in Paris and say, I'm an enemy, and they give up hearts of iron. Yeah. Yeah. No, Priya, that makes sense. Is the south of France in the Mediterranean? Yes. Parts anyway. Marseille, as I was saying, like 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago? Last week? Whenever it was that I played Pokemon Yellow, is in southwestern France, and is right on the Mediterranean coast, and is gorgeous. Allô, Mihan. Bonjour. Et comment ça va? Ça va bien? Ça va mal? Comme ci, comme ça? J'espère que tu es bon. Oh, apparently that wine was bad. Okay, are you gonna... Despite the fact that he's feeling sick, he's just like, more wine! Honey. I think now is a perfect time to say, boy, go home. You're drunk. So it's a classic, of course. Oh, well, I'm sorry, Yves. Everyone in France is so interested in Rick. No. Also, I would not want to vomit wine. That doesn't sound like a good activity. I'm glad that he brought his own car. How on earth... Did he, like, take a boat here? What happened? Oh, what are these things? Check for adventures. I should actually do some of these for once. A travel affair. Objective, report to Colette Bonnet. Okay. We'll do that probably tomorrow, because he's about to vomit, and then we'll probably need to go to bed. Yeah, I'm happy to say that I've never had that experience of vomiting any liquor. I hope never to. Did the wine I bought count towards the $10,000 goal? It will once I put them on the shelves. Or did it summon his car? This is the Wazzle. But en français, Mavkata. En français. Yeah. He has it in his pockets at all times. Are you gonna... Read Jimmy Sprocket and the Chalice of Nectar. Is that supposed to be like a Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire thing? Or is this like a romance novel about wine? Who is Jimmy Sprocket? I'm not so sure about that, Mafakata. Because that would... Wazoo, O-I-S-E-A-U, is like bird. Okay, there's the vomit. And he's just having his photo taken while he feels disgusting. Great. Jean-Claude Rousseau. Jimmy Neutron's bootleg cousin. Who apparently drinks. I get it. I mean, Jimmy Neutron's probably like, 23 by now. So, Jimmy Neutron's probably drinking too. I don't know that I want to know what Jimmy Neutron was like in college. Probably insufferable. Are you okay? He's just very patiently waiting to vomit for Jules here to get off the toilet. And he was just using the toilet to watch stuff on his phone. Okay, pick another one. Oh, you're just decided to do it on the sidewalk. Yep, okay. Yep, that makes more sense. Honey, I think it's time you went to bed. No. Okay, you can play chess with him. That sounds like a good use of your time. Be a little intellectual. But then I'm putting you to bed so that we can do the adventure tomorrow. Ah, well, Mystic, have fun. I've forgotten what Rick did in China. Please remind me, Togepi. I remember Brian and Axamin were doing the martial arts. I remember Roberta went into the crypt and Scarlet couldn't follow. I remember Tad had something happen. Winnie and Ronnie went out and ate together. He left his mark. Probably. What Rick did in China. That'll be Winnie's next book. Because, I mean, when you live with a bunch of celebrities, might as well write about them. Okay. Does he actually have the logic skill? Nobody's building it. Let's see how long he wants to play chess. Good for Rick. Oh gosh. Went to the bathroom on the floor. Oh, right. Yeah, because he didn't have Steel Bladder yet. Okay, now he's reading about China while in France. Also, good choice on the bed. I'm kind of impressed. Left to his own devices, Rick is, he drinks, he sleeps, he plays chess, he reads. He's practically living the life that my grandmother does. If he played the New York Times crossword puzzle, I mean, obviously my grandmother doesn't drink to excess. But the rest is like cultured, enjoys a drink. When he's not around people who are always wanting to talk to him, that's honestly, I think, Rick's biggest downfall, is he doesn't know how to talk to people. Oh, Alex Gamma? Or however you care for me to pronounce it. Thank you so much. This is an episode of Queen's Gambit. I feel like a lot of my streams recently have been an episode of Queen's Gambit, surprisingly. Wasn't a plan, just happened to happen. There's the kitchen. Okay. Have a quick meal when you wake up. Have some cereal. Oh, thanks, thank you for the host. Okay, 4 a.m. and we're awake? Great. Terrific. Great. Love it. Did he pick up the logic skill too? No, I guess he didn't quite get there. This is a really lovely kitchen. This is exactly what I would hope all European kitchens looked like. Oh, thanks, please don't worry about it. Also, apropos of European kitchens, there was a Czech restaurant, I guess it would just be a traditional restaurant because it was in the Czech Republic, that I went to that actually was furnished a lot like this. Light wood furniture, light blue accents, and I cannot for the life of me remember the name of the restaurant. It's where I had svikova, which is like a roast beef and rolls, but made in traditional Czech fashion. It's amazing. And if I still ate meat, I would have it again. So this reminded me of that. And honestly, I never pass up an opportunity to mention that restaurant because I'm hoping, beyond all hope, that someone will be like, oh, I know what you're talking about, even though you definitely won't. They really don't, Avocado. I'm really hoping it didn't shut down. I'm afraid that may be what happened, and I couldn't find the receipt for it. They may not have given me one. Is this... Are you seriously spending time just working with your anatomy skeleton in your underwear outside in France? Boy, what am I to do with you? I didn't go with anyone, Momokotta. I went on my own. Huh. How strange. Not pro yet. Do you know this from the Call of Duty games? There was one that was based around World War II, correct? Okay, time for you to go. Let's report into this lady now. With the, trendy haircut. Oh? Is she just our neighbor or something? Why are you just walking through these people's yards? Where are we now? What is this? Who are they? Oh, we're in, like, the plaza. Oh, okay. Oh, this is, like, the adventure shop. Okay. Hello, ma'am. Your gnomes are disturbing. Welcome. Hello. Okay. Travel to the Celtic ruins, up the road and behind the nectary. Enter the ruins and find Colette Bonnet's missing object in a hole in the floor. Then return it. Let's do it! I should probably buy a few things first, so that way I don't go unprepared. You'll want to buy, like, some dry rations, maybe a sleeping bag, stuff that the... Oh, he has some dry food already. Great. Just want to make sure that Rick doesn't die. Because it would be really sad to have bought all this stuff for us to finally complete one of the lifetime wishes, and he just dies in France. Could buy a shower in a can. Wow. Ooh, look at that tent. I really want to buy that. Oh my gosh, I can buy a Vespa. Oh, I'm buying a Vespa. I'm gonna buy the really expensive tent. Because why not? I've got money. I got it for free! Yes! What that could have happened at the nectary. Okay, so... Where are the Celtic ruins? Over here. Alright. Let's go. I want to have a look at this place. So it's a little Stonehenge-y. Though I don't see any henges. I just see, they're like gravestones. Oh, this is an actual remains. Wait, can I? Do you think it's a good thing to steal a grave? Not like, grave robbing, but like actually just stealing a grave. If it's an English grave. Okay. Use the stairs. Let's go in. Yeah, a little bit. Okay. Now the tombs in France are different. Clear the rubble. Let me have a look around. So something to collect there. Doesn't seem to be anything on this side. The earth is one big grave. Thoughts. I would call it one big graveyard, I think. Alright, we'll inspect that wall, because it's probably going to turn around. Ooh, titanium. Wasn't that like a Demi Lovato, Miley Cyrus, something something song? Was it Katy Perry? Was it Kesha? Was it Lady Gaga? Aha. Well, let's go. Next room. Okay, there's a little pressure pad, which will probably unlock the locked door. Roll to check for traps. No need! We've got this. See? All is well. It's nice that this pressure plate was, you know, nicely affixed to that chain. Ooh, 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 some money on this, you know, ceremonial embalming table. Certainly nothing wrong there. How do you have reception down here? Rick, I would please ask that you not with the phone. Okay, repair your phone. And then ignore the call. Okay. Was it Demi Lovato? Okay. I'll believe you. Okay. I don't think there's anything else in this room that I can use to open the door, so pressure plate. Wonder if it has Wi-Fi. Yeah, good question. Oh, the floor switch created a hole in the wall. That's always safe. Stick your arm in it. Don't even try to look. Don't use your phone's flashlight. Nothing. Just throw in your arm. Definitely won't be scorpions. Great. Those do sometimes have bugs. Okay, clear that. Clear that. So there's a hole in the floor. That's what they said. I need a heart keystone. I'm looking for a hole in the floor to get Colette's thing. Her mysterious object. I feel like he's using the blunt end of the pickaxe. That would be a very Rick move. Like the movie, Togepi? Who would have thought that I'd be playing Zelda again? It was only a matter of time, honestly. Ah, there's the keystone. Great that we didn't damage it while wildly swinging that pickaxe. Okay. Let's insert the keystone. Okay, but I want to inspect this first. There may be a hidden room off to the side. Any luck? No? Yes? Maybe? There we go. Let's have a look, shall we? Oh, look, a skeleton! Delicious. This is actually quite morbid. And we're happy about it. Hi. How are you? What happens if a sim dies alone on vacation? I hope to not find out. Bye, Mr. Skeleton. Lovely to see you. Oh, okay. A lot of statues. Normally you can push these statues. Yeah, see? Ooh. Let me see if I step off it. Yeah, if I step off it, it deactivates, and so... Gotta pull it. Gotta pull this statue onto the Switch. Look, Rick has, you know, no boundaries, so... Pull once more. Great. This is very Ocarina of Time puzzle. Okay, collect those. Need to pull this a bit. Okay. There's a bust. It's very... Yeah, it's a man. Okay, once again. And what will that do? Because I don't see an obvious door in this room. Ah! Well, let's do another then. I'm gonna try pull far, see if I can just get it to go straight on to the button. And there is a hole in the wall in this room. And stop. Okay, now there's a foot pressure plate. Let's try the hole in the wall first. I'm looking for a hole in the floor. This, I think, is going to become a staircase. I just need to find the mysterious object. How deep can it be? Ah, shortcut. Very nice. Well, that'll be convenient when leaving. Okay. Ah, we've got a bit of a maze down here. Which has some remains in the center. Ooh, and a tent. Collect the loot. Oh, good, another skeleton. Nice. Okay. Yeah, let me read what's on this wall. Every good explorer should carry a tent and dried food at all times. Stairs close behind me, but luckily I'm prepared. I'm confident that I'll find a way out any day now. Local forecast. Death with a chance of destruction. Okay, this may be where we find the mysterious... Hello? The paparazzi followed me? The paparazzi's having a pillow fight in this grave. No, well, scorpions. Okay. This is... Are you kidding me? They followed me down here and then... Okay. Okay. I'm just gonna have Rick go and collect all this stuff. Rick can thankfully make his way automatically. Oh, there's nectar. Great. Why? Why not? Okay, this is a big room. There's a switch here. There's another door over here. Ah! Hold on. Hold on the ground. So once I find the thing, I'm out of here. What is that? Whatever it is, they can take it. Okay, there's a hidden door there. There are like 3 doorways. Hello? A little something tiny there. This door takes the heart keystone. In case I don't find it. The Dropa Stones collection has 6 relics in it. Boy, we're really doing great at this grave rubber thing. Yeah, you're correct. Rick could definitely just sort of bumblingly climb over these. But he chooses not to, because he's respectful when he's stealing from the dead. Okay, more ancient coins. Can I just sell all of these? Yeah, like, I don't need these French relics. Like, that's nice and everything, but I would like the money. Pushable statue fragment. Oh boy, do I have to find 5 of those just to make a statue? Oh, hello. There's a pressure plate there. I guess go stand on that. No, I can definitely just use this one. Okay. Well, let's try that first. A cut diamond worth $44. Must be a terrible diamond. Three colors out of those. Blue, red, white, orange, yellow, black, purple, gold, pink, or green. I will pick white, purple, and black. Ooh, what's in there? Oh, he just ate one of his dried foods. Okay, so we'll try this first. So this is just one room. Seriously not pro yet. For, like, a stack of pancakes, you know, costs, what? You know, $6? That thing was less than 10 stacks of pancakes. Pancake money should not equate to diamond money. Okay, open it after you finish clearing. White, purple, and black, yes. Ooh, if you're making a garden, that'll be real pretty. Later. Take all of them. Okay. I'm gonna do this one next. Are the paparazzi? They're still there. What are they even doing? They're just talking. Is this like a date for them? Like, ostensibly they came to like tail Rick or whatever, but I mean, at this point, it feels much more like they're hanging around that tent for a very specific reason. They just haven't decided whether or not they're fully committed to going through with it or not yet. Know what I mean? Okay, come on. Rick, you got this. Okay, push it in. If this one doesn't work, there's the hidden door and there's the one with the keystone. Well, that seems important. Oh my gosh, can I steal any of these? I don't think so. There is a bunch of treasure. This is the place. Got it. A baseball? Really? Colette Bonnet is paying for someone to retrieve a baseball? Well, best to find it and bring it back. Ooh, there's another hidden door. Oh, and another one. You know what? I have a feeling a door that shows up because you... Well, no, it just goes to a treasure box. Okay. Let's get it. The layouts, I think, are randomly generated, and I kind of love them. Maybe it's because we stole those remains at the beginning, where we have protection from the dead. They can sense the dead on us and don't want to make us more dead. Okay, take all that. Okay, do I wanna look through here? I'll look. I'll have a little look. I think, a malevolent French spirit. That seems somewhat oxymoronic. Malevolence in France? Unless it's about bad wine or something. Where did those stairs go? I think it's a shortcut back. Okay. So that's all well and good. We'll use that to get back. We already did that one. Heart Keystone. Let's do this one. Because it's only 9 p.m. Rick will be fine. Oh, hold on. Actually, do this first. Okay. Man, he's having way better luck than Roberta did when she did this in China. Anything? Excellent. Go right on ahead, Rick. If I find anything that's like a staircase down, not about it. Oh boy. Look at that statue. Boy, these Celtic ruins are gorgeous. Okay. So who has been managing these topiaries? Honestly, it's an impressive level of detail. Fun fact. What might that be, Mystic? Oh, and to your earlier question, no, since it's in France, it probably isn't Henry VIII's tomb. But it might as well soon be. But also, we've stolen everything valuable from it, so a king probably wouldn't want to stay here. Okay. And in here is another treasure chest. Ooh. Plumbob cut amethyst. Oh, no kidding, Mystic. Well, how fitting. That's delightful. I have some historical descendants from Charlemagne, Emperor of Rome. But I feel like Charlemagne is one of those people that a lot of people are related to, so. Still, though, pays to be Italian. Oh, are you gonna... Rick? Rick, honey, you went to the other side. Rick! Rick! Oh no. Rick, are you okay? He's okay. He briefly went to the upside down. Okay, it's fine. That was kind of scary. That looked like I was about 2 seconds from needing to do a reset sim. What just happened? He just went through the wall a little bit. It's fine. Okay, let's deliver that relic. Let's get out of here. I'm scared. Okay, you know what? We're going to just spend the last day that we're in France not doing any of this. French signet of King's Burial Ground. I'm definitely going to put that in Rick's room at home, especially since Toadster died. Just transcended to another dimension. Exactly, yeah. Are y'all just gonna... I'm afraid what happens to them when I leave. Seems like they just stay, because Rick's in his car now. Well, you know what? You two, go on, get it. Have fun. What do you even call if you find an ancient artifact? The museum? It's their home now. They stay. I mean, they've got a tent. I did steal all of the food, but they can go out and buy food. You know, squatters' rights or whatever. Okay. Thankfully, Rick has returned without dying and having made a fair amount of money. And also having stolen a headstone. Yeah, I don't want that. Hello, laptop? Hello, wake up.
Lieber Nerd. Weeps. Fuller Liebs.
Okay. Ah, monsieur, you have returned my precious baseball. I thank you from the depths of my heart. It is lucky, you see. I would never dare to go into a place like those ruins without it at my side. That is why I pay you to do it for me. Speaking of payments, here are some ancient coins. You'll find these scattered around many tombs that you explore. Some merchants, for instance, Estelle Fouchier, will only accept these for their wares. The most interesting of items can be purchased with them. Now, enjoy the rest of your time in Chamblésim. Okay, great. I want to find this Estelle lady. But first, I think we need a shower and then a snooze. It's 2 a.m. Oh my gosh. I mean, Rick did great. He's real tired. But I'm so proud of him. I really hope he doesn't fall asleep and drown in the shower. That would be kind of sad. No, he's good. Rick gets a nice, you know, chill day tomorrow. You know, I can drink, we can find out what the deal is with Estelle. And then once we get back to Appaloosa, we can actually, you know, we can build all this wine. I'm glad no one stole our bed. I think today has been, you know, growth for Rick. Rick always has good growth on his episodes, I think. He surprises me. Ronnie seldom surprises me. I mean, she is the only one who's married. Ronnie can bring the ham. Now where would she source the ham? That's my question. Alright, honey. You should go have some food. Soon as you're awake. Okay. So while Rick is eating... Come on, finish sleeping. Quick as you like. He's just gonna sleep through his whole last day. That's fine. Great. Okay. Where is this Estelle lady? Or you're Estelle. Hello? Zoom in, please. Estelle Fouchier, special merchant. Buy items. What does she sell? I kind of dig this outfit. The pleating on the dress, the collar, you see? It's really interesting. I like the asymmetry of it. It's very professional. She kind of reminds me of Quistis from Final Fantasy VIII. It's probably the blonde and the glasses. Were you just... Okay. Alright, Rick will be here in any second now. Rick, faster please. There we go. Oh. Rick's into Estelle. Interesting.
He's Rack. Surely am.
Quistis. Oh, I have to level up my visa in order to buy any of these. Well, fine. Really? Okay. Oh, you know what? Let's... I'm gonna see what kind of game Rick has. Wow. Right away with that. Okay. Estelle is in a relationship with Albert. Ah. Well, let's not. She did reciprocate the flirting. What is she? How is she? Okay. You should save Final Fantasy IX until you've played a few of them. Yeah, I'm not going to push it anymore, knowing that Estelle's in a relationship. But again, are they just going to sit there making eyes at each other? It's like, oh, you want to buy my wares? Well, you can't. You want to buy my wares? You can't. You know, one of those things meant one thing and one of those things meant another. And Rick is like, oh, I'll wait. And she's like, you can't have these wares. That's the subtext that I'm picking up, okay? Okay. Okay. I know, Nuppery. I know you played a good bit. Why? You know what? I don't need to know why. They're literally just... Okay. Play with Estelle. Okay. You're just gonna... Okay. Rick's gonna make a friend. I mean, Tennessee's a mess, so... Maybe it's not surprising. I feel like this chess game has, like, you know, romantic strategy overtones. I think Rick lost, which makes complete and total sense. But his logic skill is building. Oh, it's a full moon in France. Okay. Well, hello, Miss French Zombie. Florence. French zombies are just notoriously mad that they can't take photos of the fat American. Huh. It's probably, the AI for those things is probably generated by the same people who did the AI for Automod on Twitch. I know it's not a joke. It's probably just the same people, right? You know, just... Anything is bad if it's used frequently enough in messages that are deemed as offenders. Okay. Keep going. This really is the Queen's Gambit now. Which again, still never seen. As far as I understand it, it's chess and drugs. Yeah, get attacked by a zombie later, whatever. No, just, we're good. Honey, why don't you go to bed? A zombie thinking about being a zombie. It's nice to know that the zombie has brains. Also, she has the same shoes as Angeline. Obviously, they look better on Angeline.
No.
Alright. Oh my gosh. Full moons make everything so shiny! Alright. I think I'm going to fast forward to the end of France. But good for Rick! Alright. When we get back to Appaloosa, we're going to see if we can't set up that nectar cellar. And realize Rick's lifetime wish. Because again, I think he's the first one. Okay, and back we go. Too bad full moons weren't in Pokemon. What would you find on a full moon? What would be like the zombie Pokemon? Parasect? I mean, you'd probably find Clefairies just because full moon, but... Or maybe Moonstone evolving things, so the Nidorans, Clefairy, and Jigglypuff. Make everything shiny. Ah, I see. That was the context you were jumping off from. I took it in another direction. Lycanroc. That's the one from Gen 6, right? Rock Dog? Great. Not Priya. Great. Seven. Yeah, okay, yeah. Volcano. You find it in the volcano. Or you find the little rock dog, Rockruff. Rockruff is my favorite rock type. I don't like many rock types. But Rockruff is cute. I wish its evolved form were cuter. It's a werewolf. Ah. Yeah, 10 Carat Hill. That's it. Do you think I should do a blind series of Pokemon Sun this year? I feel like I should, and I don't want to. Yes. I probably will. Okay, well, everyone's into Brian. That's not surprising. It will be fun. I just knew a Nuzlocke even though it's a first playthrough. That'll make it better. Okay, honey. So first of all, let's do a little decorating, shall we? So, wine, room. Let's do it. Okay, and the butler's bed will now be out there. Oh, this room doesn't have a door. Hold on, I need to fix that. I forgot that I deleted it. And then just didn't put it back. It's a very me move. Okay. There we go. Now it has a door. So this will be the wine cellar. Let me look at family inventory, because yes. The nectar. Oh, it's so tiny. I thought it was going to be bigger. Okay, well, I'll put one there. Oh, they're all so tiny. Can I stack? I can stack them. That's cool. Okay, well, hopefully I bought enough of these for Rick to be able to use all of, or to place all of his wine. Okay. Great. Now, I thought they were going to be bigger, so I didn't buy that many. I need to put some lights in here, honestly. Okay. What sort of lighting would you want in a wine cellar? Chandelier! No, I do that too much. But also chandelier? Oh my gosh. This place could be horrifying. Ooh. Oh, that's like a... Yeah, that's one of the ones from China. Dim lighting. Hello, B, how are you doing? Fluted glass. Oh, this is classy. Oh, look at that. Buy one for each shelf. And then there's the one just off to the side. Rick's Cellar of Horrors. Okay. Now, honey, here's what you're gonna do. How do you... Open nectar rack.
A chicken.
Put all of them there. Okay, that one's full. Close. Open nectar rack. This is actually fairly effective.
Is our donkey smart?
Passing by to say hi. Welcome on in, Pete. Lovely to have you. I bought too many. I should have tested this. Oh well. Open nectar rack. If I'm correct, this will complete his lifetime wish. No? How is this not a nectar seller? How do I designate something a nectar seller? These are yours. This is your cellar, Rick. Honey. Okay, I'm gonna look this up. How to make nectar cellar in Sims 3. Does it have to be a basement? They need to make it? Oh my gosh. I think Rick has to actually make the wine. So I just spent $10,000 on wine for nothing. Hold on. Hold on. No. I don't care about your specific place. I just need to know how this works. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay. Well, fine. Fine. Sleep or I don't. I'm mad about it. I'm glad I bought the winemaker now. Okay, well, bye. What am I gonna do with Rick? Aw, Roaster was doing that thing that dogs do when they sleep. There we go. Perfect. Okay, well, I guess we get to find out what the winemaking skill is like. So that's exciting. I'm still hoping that that room counts as a wine cellar, though. I'm concerned. But I think it won't. I think it will, rather. Even if it's not in the basement. Oh. Well, now that would be interesting. Yeah. Depends on what sort of a 9 to 5 it is, though. You know, if it's something like really complicated, like if she's working at air traffic control, that could be real dangerous. Also, I suppose that's kind of the plot to the movie Big. So, if the magical girl is Tom Hanks, business accounting, great, terrific, great, perfect choice, great. Okay, girl. All right, when you wake up, you're going to eat some food, eat some spaghetti, and then you're going to work on your book. Because you got to finish writing Love and Revenge, Story of a Side Piece. Okay. Yeah, Pooh and Gretch just got loose. That's fine. See, there's Gretch. I'm not recatching Gretch. Gretch can just live in my house. It's honestly better than keeping her in the cage. Okay. Rick will be... As soon as Rick's awake, he can also eat some spaghetti. Oh, there's Pooh!
Ooh, sippy.
That does sound like our Rick now, doesn't it? He doesn't have work today, though. Let me go ahead while we're waiting and set up the wine making station. It's always good to make wine near a large open flame, correct? I think that's the case. Where? Oh, I think it may be in family inventory. Hold on. 1 second. Family inventory. Yeah. Okay. We'll see if he can reach that. If not, oh, I can probably just... Hold on. Yeah, I'll just move that there. Yeah, great. And I'll flip the bed around. So, you know, Rick can literally eat, sleep, and drink wine while we work on this. Okay. We've got Winnie's day already set up. It's too bad. Winnie's story is, you know, very book-based, and so the days that we feature her tend to be a little quieter for her. But still, once we figure out the wine thing, we may go to her. Okay. Add fruit. I don't know what this is gonna be. Rick, as soon as you're ready. How did Gretch get up here? I think Gretch is able to phase in and out through the floor. You know what? It's fine. That's true. That's why Winnie and Axamin are part of the show. We need 2 people, at least, who aren't always bananas. Polite computer? Excuse the heck out of me. That is not what I told you to do, girl. Girl, write your book! Honey. I think Tad is sane. Tad just has his own, you know, thing going on, right? Okay, Rick, are you... Okay, Rick's doing it. Okay. Add fruit, I guess? Oh. No, just as many as you can. Great, so 10. Make nectar. Basic. So how does this work? He changes into his swimsuit, and it's literally you step on it kind. So long as Axis stays away from the bar. True. Oh, well, that batch of wine is gonna have some of Rick's booty. A lot of Rick's booty. This is kind of disgusting. I'm gonna be honest. have a feeling. I think I know what I'm gonna call it. You came back to, butt wine? Nectar. Look. I didn't know what today was gonna be, but this is what it's turned into. And I'm sorry. I do apologize. Woo woo! Hold on. Okay. So what do we do? It doesn't. So do I just have to wait? Quit job. No. He wants to talk to Jean-Luc Pervert. Okay, so how long does this take? Oh my gosh, well, I'll find out later. In the meantime, what just happened? Oh, that's fine. Oh, Winnie's about to finish her book. I did. Not pro yet. I did say that. I'm gonna let Automod keep that one. Alright, honey. I want to see if this is gonna be her bestseller. I'm excited. Woo! Love and Revenge, story of the side piece, the latest in trashy literature from author Winifred Glaub, is bound to delight some, offend others, and place further doubt on the perpetuation of the trashy genre. Some have already compared the book to Physically Fit to be Tied, which is shocking to nobody. It's not a bestseller. Okay, girl. Don't you dare touch Randall! We already have enough loose squirrels. Oh my gosh. Put him away. Honey. The eyes on that one are quite, they're like romance novels, Mofokata. Oh. Okay. The name of this batch of nectar. Chic. Chic. Okay, okay, and what do I do now? Take nectar. And you. Put it away! Girl, are you kidding me? Okay. I'm gonna have her start a sci-fi novel. Sometimes it is, Mofokata. Okay. So you... Okay, so he made... Great. Okay, did that work? No? Hello? Well, okay. I don't know how to do this. I don't know how to do his lifetime wish. He made wine. What should Winnie's book be called? This is a sci-fi book. Lynx, I try to tell them. It's like raising kids, right? It's better than me, striking them physically. Say bye. I like that. We're just trying to figure out what Winnie's, gonna be known for as an author. Say bye. Browse, you stupid have at least 50 bottles of nectar. I have so many bottles of nectar. Does it have to be in a basement? Like, what's happening? Like, hold on. Like, if I just take this shelf and I move it to Scarlett's bedroom, will it count? Oh my gosh. Literally, it has to be in the basement. Okay, fine. Are you kidding me? So the bottles of wine that I bought do count for... they count towards the total number, but they don't count towards the value. So I should have just bought 50 of the cheapest ones and then just started, you know, making wine. Oh my gosh, can you please? What? Literally, they have to be in the basement. That's so silly. Well, fine. Scarlett's just gonna have a vineyard in her bedroom. Okay, you. This one. You need to start making more wine. 'Cause apparently... Oh no, actually the value did count. It's just there was depreciation. So I'm actually really, really close. Let's do it. Let's do it. Oh my gosh, we can do it. It's gonna happen. Maybe perhaps make another underground area. Nope. Too lazy. Where are the grapes? You cannot have eaten all the grapes. Okay. All right, boy. Make some more nectar. Hopefully this patch of nectar will have less booty. I'm so glad that it did, Togepi. So my plan actually did work. And Sabai is already working. And now Rick has the basics of nectar making, which is great. Okay, he's still gonna have some booty. Well, you know what? I think at this point it's just Rick's signature flavor. I wish I could change it. I really do. Surely I can move them from the basement after the goal is complete. Yeah, absolutely. That's totally what I'm gonna do. Because I don't want them to stay down there. Because I finally found a use for this room. I'm not gonna have, you know, that be taken hostage by the fact that the game is stupid. Booty boos. Yeah, that should probably be what this batch is called. As soon as it's done being vacuumed, I guess. Yeah, Scarlett's not going to that party. Calliope, we don't need, Alright, choo-choo! Alright, boy, do what you want. You still writing? She's still writing. Well, congratulations. But you hang out at Ryan's stream a fair amount, so... Besides, she's canonically dead. Who? I'm sorry if the context slipped. Calliope. Oh, right, yeah. Well, we had... I don't think having the funeral for her makes her dead. But she still did have a funeral. Okay. This is the vessel. Okay, it's done. Rick. You're gonna complete your lifetime wish. Shh, stop talking to Tad. Take the nectar. Great, 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 great. Love it. Now, shut up. We're doing this. Now. Shut up. How much? It's only worth like $15. Oh my gosh, make more. Make some actual good wine, please. I only bought so many grapes. I'm gonna do it. Okay, can you please... No, just... This man. He made 3 bottles of wine, the total worth of which was like $9. It's less than the grapes that he bought. He lost money. He lost value on that. Oh, honey, just... Let's try squishing the fruit first. See if that does something for me. Alright, you're disgusting. I hate you. Okay, and then after he's done squishing the fruit, he'll make a basic nectar. Alright, great. This one may just taste like feet. Okay. Are we getting there? You got this? He's publicly humiliated because he made terrible wine. Choo-choo! Lynx, you have a wonderful rest of the night. Thank you so much for hanging out. Please do not worry about going to sleep. That's an important thing to do. You think you're going to sleep down there? No, no, no. This is your bed now. Your life is just about wine. You get to sleep until it's time for the next batch. Okay? Okay? Capiche? Capiche? Comprende? Comprende? Alright. Let's fast forward. Oh yeah, especially if you need to sleep because of the time change. Totally alright. Huh? Brian earned a promotion at work. Oh my gosh. He's now a cat burglar. Aw. As a reward for your advancement to cat burglar, you've been allowed to keep the following acquisition: Medusa victim. Look for it in your family inventory when you go home. Oh no! Did you hit him? I hate when that happens. Okay, this isn't Booty Boos. This is French, but it's feet. So Le Feet. You know, like the character you. Please. Okay, so we are at 6884. How is it like gaining value? What is happening? Oh, he has to. I'm sorry. He has to collect that wine first. Wake up, dingus. What's the difference between a cat burglar and a regular burglar? Presentation. Also, one of them wears cute little ears. Okay, great. Great. Okay, so that was worth like 50 bucks. I think we're 1 or 2 batches. No! Do not eat. Make wine. We're so close. I should have bought more expensive wine. I'm gonna do it. Okay, boy, squish the fruit first. Exactly. And we're back to Booty Boos. He hasn't even showered. Oh my gosh. Honey. This is just... I mean, look... I mean, people might have said that making wine in the dark with only a half night's sleep would have been like a problem, might be unsafe. What I say is, no pain, no gain. And I know I said game just then instead of gain because my mouth decided to choose whichever consonant it really wanted to say rather than the one that I intended to say. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, not for it, yeah. Yeah. It's a little... Okay. Oh! Interesting. Well, you know what? It makes sense. Angeline pretty typically has been into women, but it's Brian, so yeah, why not? She and Scarlet aren't a formal item. It would be nice if one of my Sims fell in love. Oh, honey, don't eat those. They'll make you sick. Clean them up, then serve everyone some pancakes. And then we'll go get our last batch of wine that should hopefully finish our thing. What should this batch be called? Shouldn't he shower before making the wine? He should. He really should. Ooh. What did he just steal? Brass button lantern. Rick's secret harvest. So that's what he calls it. Mm-hmm. And how are you doing on your lifetime wish? Terrible. Absolutely terrible. I said, not Priya, that he should. He definitely should, but he won't. He never does. Okay, honey. Speed up the pace, okay? Gotta make that wine faster. Okay. Rick's secret harvest. Okay. I think, he's about to have breakfast. So as soon as he's done with said breakfast, we'll get the wine. I think Ralston peed inside. That's disgusting. Are you gonna... Boy? Where are you going? Thought you were gonna eat. You went all the way to the couch, but you forgot your food. Oh, you idiot. What? Are you just scooting along the couch now? Boy. Eat your breakfast. Are you kidding me with this one? He goes all the way upstairs to like watch breakfast while watching television or whatever, and he forgets the breakfast on the table. It's like I gotta do everything around here. Okay. Eat your darn food. I think they would literally implode if I weren't watching them. I honestly do. If I just let this house run for a week, half of them would be dead. And the only reason Axamin wouldn't die is because he'd be so drunk, he'd forget to die. Also, no one should ever drink any of Rick's wine. And I'm going to kill Axamin if he does. Okay. We've acquired the wine. Yeah, I know. Is that it? One more batch. Okay. No. Wine. Now. It would kind of be amazing if I had made just enough, or that if I had bought just enough fruit. Because I think I had one extra batch. Because this should do it. An upper hit, I feel like that's something that canonically can happen in this series. Alright. This is gonna be Rick's last batch of wine. Sure, whatever. Make nectar. Basic. Do it. Alright. I'm gonna let him do whatever he wants. I'm just gonna fast forward until this wine is done. I'm finishing this now, and then we're gonna go to Winnie's part of the episode. Choo choo! I'm so done making wine. Wow, they really don't like each other. Why? I mean, everyone else in the house, save for, well, actually, no. Most of them he's on slightly bad terms with. Who's he on good terms with is a better question. Tad. And me. That's it. And Ralston. Rick gets along well with Ralston. See, because Ralston doesn't, you know, have to deal with social faux pas. Actually, the romance book that Winnie wrote was one of her worst to date. That's no good. Speaking of, what are you doing? Oh, perfect, you're already at the computer. Great. Hey, you want to continue writing your book? Yeah, she's gonna finish that one today. Hopefully it'll be a bestseller. Okay. Let's finish this wine. There we go. This one's gonna be Rick's final bouquet. Bouquet? Great. Oh my gosh, please finish your wine. Alright, take it. I think this entire episode has just been me getting angry at wine. So far. It's not over. Okay. Do it. Are you kidding me? That batch of wine was worth like $8? Are you kidding? Oh my gosh. Rick. Oh, I only put one bottle. Hold on. We might be good. Whining about wine. Yeah. Side by, it was, I actually think, a little worse. Ah! We did it! Rick has completed his lifetime wish. Bottomless nectar cellar. So we can buy him some lifetime rewards. He's the first one who we finished. Okay, so yeah, we can buy one of the like expensive things. We can buy collection helper, so I can find collectibles on map view. We can buy the Climatron control unit to control the weather. We can buy Simbot joins the family, the best friend relationship. I should do that with Roberta. I can buy meditative trance sleep. Fireproof homestead. Dusty old lamp. We have a number of options here. I kind of... Alternatively, I could save... Oh my gosh. If I save about 1,000 more, I can get Rick an honorary degree. And he'll be the only one in the house with a degree. Won't that drive Winnie insane? Yeah, I think I know what I'm gonna do. I have an idea. Okay, so can't do that, can't do that. Not gonna do that. Buy a dryer, hang holiday house lights. Make 20 bucks. No, heck no. Okay, hold on. Let me buy a dryer. And then very quickly sell that dryer. But first buy a dryer. Where's the laundry stuff? Laundry. So washing machine, dryer. Great, we bought a dryer. It's 1. So we just need about 1,000 more. Hang holiday house lights. Sure, you can do that. How do I do it? Just touch the outside of my house? I don't know how to do it. Okay, I don't even know what Scarlett's personality swap just was. It's fine. I'm also deleting that because if I leave it, Sims will just leave their clothes everywhere and it's awful. Okay. I'm not gonna make more wine. It takes so much time. Yeah, he can take a bath. I could just wait till he gets another 1,000, but I don't... He's not giving me anything to work with, though, is the problem. Maybe he'll come up with something in the bath. Come on, Rick, you can do it. Yeah, he's gonna want to go to bed. You know what? If I focus on Winnie for a bit, Rick will get there on his own. Why don't you stop practicing chess? She wants to be worth $4,000 in royalties per week. She's at 800 right now. Can someone call the repair technician? And you, Ms. Roberta, I need you to get off the computer. Because you know who's going to use it? Winnie. You know what she's going to do? She's going to write something that she's never written before. You know what? She's going to refine her writing skills straight up and down. I think if I make her a master of writing, her books will perform much better more often. Let's look at the skill journal, shall we? She has completed 6 books. She hasn't scrapped any writings. She's written 13,000 pages. Most experienced genre, trashy. Most profitable book was The Curious Case of Chuck Hobble. Your local forecast. Hopefully. Honorary degrees with a chance of jealousy. And she's had 2 bestsellers. Spent at least 5 novels in a specific genre to be known as a specialist. Ah! Oh! So sports are the highest for expected royalties. I never knew that this was here. Oh, that is so handy to know. So trashy novels are kind of bad, so are sci-fi. So I just picked 2 that were, like, awful. And sports books are pretty short in length, but high in royalties. Oh, that's fascinating. Hold on, I'm gonna game that a bit. Let's try this. Write a sports book. Sports author, Winifred Glob. Okay. Getting your players sponsored. No! Esports. Don't. Great. Okay, so let's see about how long this is going to take. Let's see how quickly the progress meter is filling up. We're on like ×2 right now. Okay, that's going pretty quick for her. She's going to get hungry. Otherwise, we may be able to finish the book in a day. that a warning or what? Yes. And a promise. And a threat. Okay, Rick still doesn't want to do anything with his life. But he's getting there. He's getting there nonetheless. Yeah, this is going actually really fast. This is terrific. Now, she's not receiving as much on the payments per the chapter she's submitting, but I'm glad to hear it. I'm so glad to hear it, not pro yet. She might actually finish this book before she goes to eat. Man, she wrote this book in like 6 hours. I'm realizing now how good of an, or how fast of a writer Winnie is. Maybe she just has a really good editor, so she doesn't even bother with like spell checking anything. It's just all like, like just pouring words onto the page. Like the first draft of an essay, you know, just throwing stuff down, seeing if you can coagulate your thoughts, and then fixing it later. That's honestly never how I would write essays. I would always plan a lot and make outlines and make sure that I had structure in mind before I actually got to the writing. It made everything take forever. But I wrote darn good essays. I think her WPM is nearing 200. Aw, seeing Ronnie take care of Ralston is so cute. Yeah, look at that! 139 pages of awesomeness. The editors of the book wish to Winifred hearty congratulations because Esports Don't is already making headway as a hit. 6 royalty payments of $652. There we go. That's like double her weekly royalties. Oh, look at her. No. Okay, girl, go eat. Sports book. She's gonna be a sports author, I guess. Hold on, let me see if this let me see if that changes after you write a book. No, it's still like, this is the way to go. Oh my gosh, this is the way to go. She can make so much money for that, and she can do she could probably crank out 2 of those a day. I think I might finish her lifetime wish today too. I know this is just literally just watching a sim type on the computer. It's not like the most captivating thing. But I am so into this. Speaking of esports, last year we were going to try and compete in Smash Ultimate tournament that was going to be in Charlotte. It was going to be during the summer. We believe during July your family had no major trips planned for them. So you're just going to be like, oh perfect, I can do this. And yeah. Now Parita, I'm so sorry. True, Togepi, true. She's going to be a sports author. Well, give me sports. Give me some sports to throw in her next books. I've already covered video games. She'll need a nap. Is there... just... Let me buy you a better bed. I really want this... I want to move fast. Okay. Gotta go fast. Got to go fast. Gotta go faster, faster, faster. Sonic X. No. Sleep in this bed that I just bought. And put in the intimidation chamber. Okay. Sleep time. Okay. The rest of the house, they can take care of themselves. Today, books. Also, Axamin apparently made perfect spaghetti. I've done that a lot. I love pasta. Golf, the pursuit of the par. Should be Galf. G-A-L-F. I did not pro yet. I did mention Sonic X. Which again, was one of the shows that I had Game Boy Advance video cartridge for. Rick is skinny dipping. That's fine. He's finished his life. His life is over now. But also... Oh, he's so close. He wants to go ice skating on a pond. That'll do it. Where's a pond? Does someone have a pond nearby? There's a pond. Okay, ice skate! We're gonna do this while Winnie's sleeping. Alright, put on some clothes and then come here and ice skate. I don't know whose house this is. I don't know whose stuff this, and it's like 4 a.m. But we're doing it. This is how Rick is getting his honorary degree. This is his final exam. I watched some, not pro yet, because I think it was on Kids WB. You did it. Okay, get off that. You're gonna die. He did it. Purchase. He's gonna get a degree. Our dear and lovely Rick, I think, being the connoisseur of fine wines that he is, he's gonna have a degree in fine arts. Because Rick earned a degree, he can now choose another trait. No, not athletics, certainly. Why on earth would we pick that? No. Rick is now going to be, I kind of want to make him a genius. I'm not going to do that. Natural cook. I kind of like that. Though, Brian actually already has that. I think... Natural born performer. Yeah. Watched the entirety of Sonic X on Hulu back when it was free. Huh. Wow, that's really nice. Not pro yet. Remind me, did you like it? Yeah, so look at that. He got a freebie. Congratulations, Rick. You're the only one in the house with a college degree. Given to you because you made a bunch of wine. Now, back to the actual genius of the house. Alright, girl. You about ready to wake up? No, you're done. You're done sleeping. Wake up. You're gonna write another sports novel. I thought I told you to come back. I would really like it if you didn't die. Thank you. Alright. No, this one's gonna be golf. Pursuit of the par. Not as much as you used to. So what changed? Alright. Let's set this going. I'm honestly so excited to see how quickly we can, boost Winnie's royalties with this. Remember, Chris is not a good kid. Is Chris the boy? I would be very sad, Togepi. I don't want any of these to die at this point. Oh, wow! Scarlet's raised to the end of one of the social lines. She's apparently a big old dork. Okay. I think this one actually stays. Instead of, you know, I don't think this one can be swapped out by her, her thing. So I might consecrate artist. That way it doesn't get, thrown out. Oh, she has can't stand art right now. Oh, no, she still has artistic. Never mind. Conflicts with dog person. Why don't I make her... Well, she's not ambitious. She hates working. She's not brave. She didn't put out Tad when he was on fire. I'm gonna give her eccentric. True. You're not wrong, Toby. You're not wrong. Yep. Big old nerd. Also, she hasn't left the house. Girl, why don't you, like, go... I don't know. Go to the horse park. Is it my job to figure out what you gotta do? Just get out the house. Are you playing computer games? No? Who's playing computer games? Whoever it is, I would like you to stop. Brian, don't do it. She's almost done. I moved due to clashing with Frugal. Huh. Yeah, that's strange to me. They must have gotten rid of it for some other reason. Maybe it was too broken. Oh, wow! It's a bestseller! She received $1,103 in royalty payments. Yeah, girl, play some computer games. Have a little fun. Oh my gosh. We're getting her there. We need to write maybe like 2 more sports books and we're done. And it's only like 10 a.m. Oh my gosh, this is so good. I'm gonna have her play computer games for a little bit, and then she can eat some leftovers, or not, because we're out. She can have some bread and jam. Okay. Oh. And do they regress his, like, character progression? Does he still act like he would be a child rather than an adult in a child's body? Not pro yet? It's the 3rd season. I don't even remember why they would have needed Chris to begin with. It seems like a show that would only have 2 seasons, if we're honest. Okie dokie. She's eaten. She needs to have a little more fun. I'm gonna have her play computer games for a little bit. Play Sim City. Sure. No. I don't know who that is. I don't know what he wants. I'm good. I'm all good. We are so close. What if I finished everyone's lifetime wish in the course of the next, this cycle? The hardest one to do would be Brian. I'd have to figure out how kleptomania works and actually be able to steal things. He is close to the top of his career, which helps. He can steal more expensive stuff. Okay, what sport should she write about this time? She already wrote about golf. Golf. Okay, it's time. It's time. How is Ronnie going? Ronnie's is like probably about half done. Oh no, the progress reset. We'll have to get back to that. Okay. I think I have this one. Competitive ferret wrangling. Yeah. Write that book. Tad is finally a celebrity. Good for him. Not necessarily Togepi. I have a feeling, even if The Sims is not like on the consistent schedule, so long as this save file doesn't disappear off my computer, the series won't have like a true and formal end. What I might do is I might make it more like, I'll return to them when I have a good idea of what to do with them. That's been sort of the persistent, I don't want to say struggle, but the persistent thing that I've been dealing with The Sims series, right? Where the important thing is that I have something to do each day, or each time I play, that is in some way interesting, rather than, because I mean, they can certainly do some wild stuff on their own, and don't get me wrong, they certainly have, but without any structure, it's a lot of me just trying to make funny things happen, without any clear direction. The funny things will happen as you go along, but you need something to do, you need some goal. No. Okay. Move this up faster, come on. Yeah, the way you've put it in upper yet, it seems a little... It does seem a bit silly, but I'm guessing they kept him there as sort of a focal lens for the audience, because for an audience of kids, if you don't have a kid there, how can you imagine yourself in that world? Great bit of police purse. Roberta actually, I think, gets paid the most of anyone, despite the fact that Axamin and Brian are both further along in their careers. I mean, let's have a look. Yeah, she's still level 6 and has been, like, pretty much neutral on her progress. And yet she gets paid so much money. So much money. I think Winnie can crank out another book today. The New Adventures of Winnie the Pooh. Aww. I love The New Adventures of Winnie the Pooh. That show was it was on Disney Channel like really early in the morning when I was a kid. And I would wake up early and I would watch those episodes. It was such a good show. Okay, how close? How much money? 702? Well received. Okay. And that should put us, we're within, we just need another book almost exactly of that same quality. Start another one. Come on. Girl, you got this. Okay. Last sports book. Hopefully. Maybe I'll need to do another one. Because everything seems to be taking a little longer than I intend this time. Why did they make Knuckles not smart? Knuckles in the game has like an important job, right? Just because someone is, you know, buff doesn't mean they can't be smart. Okay. Sports of all kinds. Just a completely general sports book as the pièce de résistance, as the masterwork, as the the thing that will articulate that Winnie has mastered her craft. Also, how far is she along in the writing skill? She's still stuck at level 8, but that's fine. I only watch it on DVDs and VHSs and swapped out the intro for custom-made ones. Huh. Really? The New Adventures of Winnie the Pooh theme song is actually great. So I do think you missed out a little, Togepi. Alright, honey, let's get this book out. Just gotta hope that she stays above the stress threshold. It's getting close, though. Yeah, she's gonna need a break. Okay. A little break. Take a break. Play some computer games. The learning... Oh, I think that one was later. Because I think I remember the one you're mentioning, Togepi. There was like a 3D animated Winnie the Pooh show that was worse. There were a lot of like early 3D animated shows. Not early, like after I was a kid, but before I was like too far away from like the cartoon channels to not know that they existed. The stuff on Playhouse Disney, or where Disney Junior, whatever it was called, after like 2008, I want to say. I feel like a lot of that was ugh. Maybe Togepi? Maybe? Heaven knows. I don't. Alright, finish the book. It's time. Girl, this is what your whole life has been about. Apparently sports books. I am so surprised. Maybe she's a secret athlete. Maybe after this book we need to buy her an honorary degree, and it needs to be in physical education. Just a complete reversal. Because I think she was on her way towards a fine arts degree. And then she gets a phys ed degree. And Rick was on his way towards a phys ed degree and got a fine arts degree. Just a nice parallel to draw in the episode. Okay. Yes! Woo! She did it. She did it. Just over. Great. Let's see what we can buy. Ooh, we got 57,000. Growing up with Winnie the Pooh. Ah, okay. Different thing then. We could buy a food replicator. I don't think we need to buy her an honorary degree because she's closer to getting a degree. I could buy her a Philosopher's Stone. Create gold from ordinary objects. It's amazing how charismatic Eggman can be when he wants to. Not pro yet. Okay. I actually don't know what I want to spend it on. You know what? I'll sleep on it. No need to spend them all in one place. Maybe we save up and try and get the Moodlet Manager. Or the Age Freeze Potion. Could do many, many things. And now Winnie can finally shower. So, Roberta's, I can't finish without having a space in the house. Yeah, I think so. You know what? I'm gonna wrap for the night. I've really covered what I wanted to. I thought I might be able to knock out both of their lifetime wishes, and I'm glad we did. Also, just as a note, I didn't drop a single frame tonight, and that's because I am now on wired connection again. I have one of the Wi-Fi hotspots, and so it has a wired port. So any stream issues are not actually mine for once. Hooray indeed! I'm actually super happy that that worked. But folks, thank you so very much for joining me. I've had a wonderful time. I hope you have too. We completed 2 lifetime wishes tonight. And I may see if we can't figure out how to do all of them in the next cycle, because I would really like to do that. But we've got 2 done. And I realize tonight's a little short, but you know, we go a little over sometimes, we go a little under sometimes. Smash is possible. Good question. Very good question. I don't know. I'll have to think about that, not pro yet. I would love to do that again. Make good use of my GameCube controller. Tonight, I think I'm going to send you all to... why don't I send you all to Battlefield? Who's playing Super Mario World? Brad is, of course, very, very lovely. And it would be wonderful if you would go and say hello to Bradfield. Here we go. Sit. Okay, it is starting. I just don't see it in this view. It's fine. Okay, I'll be back tomorrow with whatchamacallit. I actually don't know. That's right, I don't have a series. So, I'll be back tomorrow with something. We'll figure that out. I should have figured that out tonight. We should have talked about that. Whatever. Night, everyone.